Hey everybody, this is Katie Key with the amazing Granger Smith.
Hi.
I'm saying amazing, of course, because of what you just accomplished, you and your bandmates and friends and people in the industry. Of course, if people don't know what I'm talking about, so let's talk about that. It was a 100-mile walk from Austin to Fort Hood.
Yes.
Tell me how you came up with that idea first.
Well, we've done a lot of stuff for the troops. We've done several tours over in Iraq and Kuwait, and so it's kind of every musician has their charity, and this is kind of mine. And so when we were launching the new single, and we wanted to kind of relate it back to the soldiers in some way. It's called "Sleeping on the Interstate," and so I thought, why not just take the title literal, and we'll just get out and we'll strap on some combat boots from the boot campaign, which is a great organization we've been working with for a while. And strap on some combat boots and walk 100 miles and not try to raise money or anything like that, but just try to raise awareness and morale and patriotism and walk all the way to Fort Hood and just basically with a theme of thanking soldiers and veterans for allowing us to live the lives that we get to live. Especially as musicians, we have amazing lives, and we have to owe it to our soldiers and our troops for making that ultimate sacrifice to us.
Exactly. Well, was there a point on that walk where you went, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into?
There was a couple moments, good and bad. We had a lot of people stopping and thanking us for that and getting out of their cars and saying, you're the guy on the news, you're the guy walking. It had nothing to do with music. It just I was the guy walking. And we had people giving us Easter candy and stopping giving us water. And so it was all those overwhelming events that kind of made us feel like we were doing something right. People saying their dads had served, or their husbands or their sons are serving or served. And so those were the times that kept us going through the physical down times when we had moments when we were thinking, oh, we've walked 23 miles, my feet are killing me, and then we would get refueled by these other events of people stopping. It helped a lot.
Well, let's talk about some of the people who walked with you. I mentioned your bandmates, but there were some other special guests that did it with you. Tell us about them.
Yeah, we did. We had some special guests. We had the first day we had a soldier, Sergeant Bryson, who came out and walked with us, and he just showed up and said, "Hey, I'm going to walk." And we're really lucky that he walked with us because he taught us how to take care of our feet. For the rest of the trip, he taught us to soak our feet in alcohol and take care of our blisters, and we sprayed our feet with antiperspirant deodorant, which we didn't know anything about until he told us. So
wow.
Thank goodness he walked with us the first day. The second day we had a police officer walk with us from Austin, from Travis County Sheriff's Department, which was really cool because he gave us all kinds of walking advice, traffic advice.
Right. Wow.
And then the third day we had Brandon Ryder and Brian Burke came out, representing the Texas music community,
awesome.
which was awesome. And then throughout the trip, we just had a lot of people would stop and say, "Hey, could I walk a few miles? I don't have a way back. Could I walk a few miles?" And we'd say, "Yeah." And my dad was running a pace car up and down, so I'd say, "Yeah, my dad will just run you back to your car." So they would walk, and we would make new friends. It was pretty cool.
That's way cool. Now there was also a colonel that came down and walked. Tell us about him.
There's a friend of mine that I met in one of our tours in Iraq, and he's a lieutenant colonel in the Pentagon. And I told him about this, that we were going to walk, and he emailed and said, "I'm looking for flights. I'm going to come down and do this."
Wow.
And I was like, I didn't know if it was going to happen or not, but I said, that's great. So he flies into Dallas on Tuesday night, rented a car, drove to wherever we were on Wednesday morning, and walked with us all day Wednesday and all day Thursday.
Wow.
He's an awesome guy. He was in complete uniform, and so it helped when we're walking on the highway and we had a colonel in uniform walking with us. It was
that's way
intense.
cool.
Yeah.
That's way cool. Well, so it all ended on Thursday with a big concert. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to end with something. We wanted to end with some kind of concert, and so I created this acoustic concert that we did on base in Fort Hood, and that allowed us to walk straight in, thank everybody, and then we had a little reception at one of the pubs there on base, and we were able to shake a lot of hands and thank people. We had a few beers there at the bar, and then played an acoustic show and did more of, and a lot of families came, which is what we've seen when we've done tours with the military in Germany and Italy, is we see a lot of families come out. And to me, the families are just as important as the troops, because these mothers and wives and kids and husbands are just as supportive to to their soldiers and to our country as anybody else.
Right.
And so that was a lot of the crowd there was families, and so I just said thank you to them and played a few songs, and that was it.
That's awesome. Well, again, it was an amazing thing, and thank you for doing it, because
Thank you.
as a person who has a Marine in my family, it meant a lot to me just because of the connection there. So I wanted to say thank you for that. Now, the most interesting, or most, I guess, incredible question I have to ask next is, how are your feet now?
They're doing good. You know, because of Sergeant Bryson, we learned a lot about our feet, and we got blisters the first day pretty bad, which is discouraging.
Yeah.
But every day along the walk, they started getting better as we learned how to treat them better and handle them better. So now they're pretty good. I was wearing flip-flops all last week during our touring last week, so
Right.
now I got tennis shoes back on again. Finally.
Right. Wow, that's crazy. Well, we're going to play your video now for
Okay,
Sleeping
cool.
on the
Very
Interstate.
cool.
Is there anything about it you want to tell us about?
This video is, you know, most of our videos, we kind of plan them out and we shoot them, but we didn't with this one. This is lots of different photographers, lots of different cameras. I mean, some of them is just me holding the camera like this, and some of it, we had a few professional photographers, but I combined them all, and we were on the road last week, and I just kind of put them all together and made it kind of an order to them, and it came out, I thought personally it came out good. And I don't always think about that about my videos.
Yeah.
But I thought this one came out, and it represents it pretty well.
All right. Well, let's watch it now.
A Texas man is using boots and the hill country to raise awareness for U.S. troops.
They say you can't understand a soldier until you walk a mile in his shoes. So Granger Smith decided to walk 100 miles.
Texas music singer Granger Smith is walking 100 miles in combat boots.
To bring attention to the sacrifices made by men and women who serve, as Granger hopes others will follow in his footsteps.
A five-piece band gets REM in a Chevrolet van running late. So we're sleeping on the interstate. We're a left lane friend, threading the cars, passing them like satellites and stars. We pull away, sleeping on the interstate. That white line stretching like a yellow brick road. We chase it down, hurry up, we never go slow. Gas in the tank, music in the soul. Here we go, here we go. Connecting map dots like poets and prisoners, trying to live more like a lover than sinner. Slave to dreams so far away. So we're sleeping on the interstate. Freedom is the fuel making eight wheels roll. We close our eyes and think about home, so it's okay. Sleeping on the interstate. And there's me in the back in a 6-foot bunk, getting used to the rocks of the road. It's tough, but I'll find a way. Sleeping on the interstate. And white lines stretching like a yellow brick road. We chase it down, hurry up, we never go slow. Gas in the tank, music in the soul. Here we go, here we go. Connecting map dots like poets and prisoners, trying to live more like a lover than sinner. Slave to dreams so far away. So we're sleeping on the interstate. I'm breathing in the miles, I'm reeling in the years. I'm taking some in stride and some in tears. That white line stretching like a yellow brick road. We chase it down, hurry up, we never go slow. Gas in the tank, music in the soul. Here we go, here we go. Connecting map dots like poets and prisoners, trying to live more like a lover than sinner. Slave to dreams so far